Welcome to Ben Armstrong Crypto, the home of Ben Armstrong Crypto and you. I got all kinds of belts going on here. I'm currently driving without a seatbelt on. Oh my gosh, my jacket is caught with my bag. What am I gonna do here? I'm glad I got all that on video. There we go, okay. All right, now we have no straps on. We have no strap on policy here at Ben Armstrong Crypto. The old channel, I know they don't have that policy. Guys, this is an XRP video. I'm not gonna dice words with you. This is an XRP video. Why? Because the XRP community has been so good and the XRP army is so great. You guys love my videos so much that I made an extra special video just for you guys that doesn't even really have anything to do with you guys, except for it does. And I'm gonna be mapping out this theory over the next day. I'm gonna put all this together and this is gonna come in a refined video for everyone else here in the next few days. But I really think what I'm about to say is true. I believe that a lot of the directions that crypto is heading to are unprecedented. And as a person who has my finger on the pulse at all times of what's happening in crypto, I believe no one is better equipped to give you this theory than me. And I have also not heard anyone say anything about this. And this theory is going to go something to the effect of that XRP is going to be the beneficiary of all of the infighting we're about to see. We're about to see so much infighting in crypto. It's going to be insane, so much. And because of that, when you start looking at all the other coins, there's one coin that's no longer controversial, and that's XRP. Why? It's regulated by the US government. They even have been recently talking about they may still try to go after Bitcoin as a security. You already know Ethereum they may go after. And guys, it doesn't matter if they win or not. It matters that a case happens and that affects the price in the short term. So what we're about to see, in my opinion, and I'm gonna map this out very well for you guys, this is really kind of a teaser video, is that let's start thinking about all the top coins. Okay, let's immediately throw out the stable coins and the wrap coins. Who cares about that? No, they don't matter for this. Let's start looking at mapping out what are the top coins, okay? Ethereum. I hope I don't butcher this list. Maybe I'll miss one, I don't know. I'm gonna give you what I think is correct. Talk about altcoins. Ethereum, BNB is number 2. XRP is number 3, and I believe XRP will pass BNB very soon, actually. No, probably not by the end of the year, but soonish. Then you have XRP. Then I believe you have Solana. Then you have Cardano. Then you have, yes, I believe that's correct, actually. And then you have Dogecoin is down there, somewhere thereabouts. Chainlink, Polkadot have been in the last spot before. Remember, we're taking out staked coins, so they're staked, wrapped Ether, staked Ether doesn't count. I think that's accurate, okay? But let's start breaking down all these top coins, okay? Bitcoin, Ethereum are now going to be in a fight for store value. I believe Ethereum's a better store value than Bitcoin. And I think by the end of this run, everyone's going to see that. And I think that's very, very, very important because Ethereum's narrative is going to be shifting very soon. And I love it. And I think actually this may be what Vitalik and crew had in mind with EIP 1559 and with the merge. It all has to do with the US government. You guys are going to enjoy this, I believe. So the fact is that because of everything that occurred with the merge, the tokenomics are superior to that of Bitcoin, okay? However, you're gonna have two coins going back and forth arguing over who's a better store of value. So let's look at the next coin. Next coin is BNB. Need I say more? Need I say more? Guys, look, at this point with all the drama for BNB, I thought initially this could be bullish because I thought this was gonna be, the way it was given to us first, right? It was given to us as if this was over, that Binance had settled and they had paid and now they could go on their good way, and so could CZ. But what we found is that's not actually true. There still could be more actions coming down the road. CZ may end up going to prison. I don't think he's going to for any extended period of time, but he could go to prison over this. He may for a year. I don't think it'll be a long stint. It's not a Sam stint or anything like that. But BNB coin is going to be losing as well, okay? People are going to be moving out of BNB coin. Just market share of exchange is going to be evening out. Now let's go forward and let's look at Solana and let's look at Cardano, because this is where things get really, really, really fascinating, okay? Because I don't give too much away from my theory, but I believe Solana is going to pass Ethereum in this bull run. I think it's going to happen. I think by the end of this bull run, Solana is going to pass Ethereum. I'm now starting to believe that. And my theory about Bitcoin passing, or Ethereum passing Bitcoin, may not happen because of all this. I think it was slotted to happen, but something very, very special has now shown itself with Solana. And I think it's really interesting to think about this, because this is how fast crypto can change, and this is why you have to be able to pivot your narratives. And if you don't pivot your narratives, you get left behind, and people hold it against people when they change their mind on things, but you're just moving with new information. And so, in my opinion, I think things have changed over the last 48 hours for what I believe is going to happen, and there are very specific reasons for this, which we'll be detailing all of these in my video coming out later tomorrow. Tomorrow this video will be out probably 9 p.m. Well, maybe not. I don't know when this video will be out. It may not be out till Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not sure. But when I'll be in Las Vegas, by the way, go to Twitter, check out my highlighted tweet for how to get tickets in Las Vegas this week to come see me, hang out, talk karate combat. May even punch you if you want me to. If you want me to, I may. If not, then I obviously won't, because I don't punch people when they don't want to be punched. That's what they say. So anyways, moving back here, I do have to really quickly, before we continue with this conversation, I must, by law, I'm obligated right now to tell you that the Bitcoin crypto experience, the Ben Armstrong crypto experience is brought to you by Stake. I'm so excited about this mention that I just messed it up. You can buy digital coins, gold coins. You can win Stake's cash, and they are the main sponsor of the Ben Armstrong crypto experience. And in some places, who knows? Maybe even you could maybe play with XRP. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Depends on where you're at in the world. That's very heavily dependent on where you're at. Some places you can't go to Stake. But Stake is a great social casino, the biggest in the world. You guys make sure to check it out. Go to the QR code on screen or click the link down in the description. And you guys will be able to go play gold coins, win some Stake cash, and have a lot of fun. And maybe you'll be able to chat with some hot babes, like I always say. Guys, chatting with hot babes is not happening on Stake. I don't want to get your expectations up. I'm the only person that gives you realness here. Okay, look, here's the fact. The fact is that Solana everything has changed for Solana in the last 3 months. And I think Solana is going to eat up a large part of this market cap. I do not believe right now, I haven't written the video yet, but I do not believe that Solana will pass Bitcoin. I think, here's what we're about to see. We're about to see a race of layer ones, and Solana has no competitors. Solana has no competitors. And I'm going to explain that to you guys in this video, why that is. And because of that, Ethereum and Cardano are going to keep going at each other, while Solana just takes off with users, transactions, the value of the coin also potentially, obviously. And I believe that all you need to do is go and look at the institutional investments to understand this. We are going to break this out tremendously in this video I'm going to do. I may have to actually turn it into a 2 or 3 part series to get all the information in that I want to get in, because it's that important you guys understand the shift we're seeing. We know the Bitcoin 4-year cycle is dead. I know that. You may not yet. 4-year cycle is dead. Maybe a 5-year cycle. It may now be an 8-year cycle. It could be a 9-year cycle. We'll have to see what it turns into. But we do know we're still getting the production of a gigantic bull run at the end of the cycle. The question is the end of the cycle maybe the end of next year instead of the middle of 2025 because it started so early? Those are the things we have to figure out, and we'll adjust accordingly, because that's what I do. This Bitcoin 4-year cycle cannot get away from me. I understand it better than any human on earth. Not from a technical perspective, from Bitcoin mining, but no one understands these cycles on top of each other better than me in the entire world. And that's why we've been able to do so well on this channel, and I do so well financially. I can have everything taken from me, and then I can have money in a short period of time. Not as much as I had before, of course. But it's because of my ability to know this market and do things and provide value and insight to people. Some people appreciate that when the people, people donate it to me. That was great, appreciated it. And then other people, they just want to do it because they feel like it's the right thing or whatever. But the fact is that there's a way to do all this. You learn this market, and it's easy when you really, really learn it. I've way more than 10,000 hours into studying crypto, guys. Way more than 10,000 hours. I haven't actually done that math, but I believe that checks out. You guys do the math, I'm not sure. So the point here is, when it comes to Solana potentially being the new darling of crypto, I'm not willing to say that Solana can pass Bitcoin. We're entering into what I believe to be a new paradigm of crypto investing. And I'm going to be detailing to you guys over the next few days exactly what that means, how we're changing in real time, why this is incredible information, And most importantly, for my XRP Army people, why you benefit from this. Because you're going to have infighting between all of these coins. And one of the things that they're doing is they're trying to price retail out of coins one at a time. In the first bull run, 2017, the first altcoin bull run, they started pushing people out of Bitcoin. They completed it in the last market. In the last market, they started slowly pushing retail out of Ethereum. They're going to push Ethereum out of retail completely in this next cycle. Get ready. And that's going to present a lot of interesting opportunities for people. And we're going to be the first channel on this. We're going to be the first one explaining it and watching these changes in real time as they go. That's why you want to check out our live stream every day. We're going to go over all this and show you. But the fact is, with all of this over the layer ones have been my most profitable area in crypto forever. They always have been. That's going to change in this cycle. Well, Solana gains, maybe not. But certainly XRPL is a layer one, but you don't consider XRP a layer one. And because of that, I think that's why XRP is going to explode past everything. Solana is going to be eating away from the Ethereum market cap. The final price for Ethereum will still fall within my price range of 8,000 to whatever high amount, 33K. It's going to fall in that range somewhere, I believe. But it's not going to be the number one coin or anything like that. It never was. And I think this bull run could potentially be disappointing for Ethereum because that Ethereum is going to be flowing into Solana. BNB that would be flowing back out into Ethereum, going to be flowing into Solana. Cardano, now I don't know where y'all are going to put your money because y'all hate Solana too. But the point is I believe what we're going to see is people are going to be pushed out of Ethereum this cycle, and people are going to be pushed out of Cardano in the next cycle. Solana is when they don't want you pushed out of. Why? There's more control and centralization on the Solana blockchain than there is on these other more, where they can't pause it. They can't control the other blockchains. They can control. Guys, what do you think the black button is, or whatever, where they literally have a button on the stock market where they can stop the stock market? They literally have a button, they can stop the entire thing, and no trading takes place. They use it in times of crisis. Why? Times of crisis and volatility, the big players in the market can get heads up and can pause things while they figure things out and everybody else doesn't know what's going on. And this gives them a huge advantage to be able to push the market down and get good prices on things. And that's the way that hedge funds work. A lot of these places, that's how they work. So the point of what I'm trying to tell you here, of course, if people are going to want to start putting big money into something volatile, right? Because remember this, the more institutional money that flows into Bitcoin, Ethereum, the harder it gets to control, because there's so much institutional money in it. Really, the retail, a lot of times, is what in it comes and makes the sentiment go one way or the other. The market makers, or the big guys, the institutions, they create an environment to make you do certain things, right? And then they rug pull you at some point and go the opposite way, or sell, or they use you as exit liquidity. That's how this always works. And so because of that, we already know there are things that are geared in to work against traders and work for the institutions. Well, if we just watch what the institutions are doing, guys, look at all traditional, like, big financial instruments. They aren't very volatile. When you have big money, you don't need a lot of volatility. But if you were going to invest in something that was volatile, extremely volatile, like Solana, when you want to do it on a chain that was centralized, so if the market starts completely crashing, you could just hit a stop on the button. If there's a hack, you put a stop on the button. If there is something mysterious going on, maybe a double spend attack, whatever it is, a DDoS attack, press the button. I guess you can't do a DDoS attack on a blockchain, I don't think. That's where things are a little too nerdy for me. But the fact is that you would want to be able to control it. And that's, I believe, what we're seeing. They're going to push you. They've already pushed you out of Bitcoin. Look at the way we talk about it. Guys, there's no point investing in Bitcoin. No point. No point. You're not going to make a lot of money with it. Unless you already got a lot of money. Institutional. Ethereum. Still a point right now. By the end of this bull run, this will be completed by the Ethereum ETF at the end of the bull run. Which, by the way, will come right after a Donald Trump presidency, which will most likely make the markets go ballistic as well. And this is how we get the final fireworks, I believe, for the bull run heading into 2025 over, I believe, probably by April. I've been saying June. I'm going to probably adjust that date and things like that, but we'll see what happens when I come out with that video probably next week. But the fact is that you would want to be able to control the money. You got all these blockchains running out there, open source, can't do anything. And we're heading to a world where they push you out of Bitcoin. This market, they're going to push you out of Ethereum, which is not advantageous for us to buy Ethereum. That's why it's so important. It's not advantageous, and I've been telling you that. That's why I put Ethereum slightly above Bitcoin on the B tier as opposed to the C tier, because I do think there is some value in Ethereum, especially if you've got a lot of money. If you have a little bit of money, there's not as much value there because there's other coins that are better. So I do believe that that's what we're going to see here, and it's going to be very interesting and very fascinating. I can't wait to go through this journey with you guys and make more money than all the other channels, because that's what we are going to do. And we're going to prove it, and then we're going to put it in everybody's face. I want to create the Ben Armstrong Millionaires Club. This will be something really cool we're going to do when people reach $1 million for the first time. We're going to do something really special. I don't know what it's going to be yet. You got to prove it on the blockchain. But I think that'll be really cool. The Ben Armstrong Crypto Experience Millionaires Club. And it'll be free. You're not going to have to pay anything to join it. I don't know what we'll do. And I just came up with that idea on the spot. Because in the last bull run, we made more millionaires than anybody in history. And I know that. But we don't have the documentation. This time I want to document it. So we're going to document it. And you guys know, when I set out to do something, I'm going to do it. And who knows? Maybe even by the time you're watching this video. No, probably not by the time you're watching this video. But there may be big news on some other stuff coming very, very, very soon. And I'm very, very, very excited about it. That's all I got to say. All right, guys. That's all I got. Hit a like button on your way out. You should have hit it already, you goofers. That's it. Hey, I know you want to smash. I know you do. Look at me. Hey, be blessed.